We may not have self-driving cars yet, but there are several ways you can improve and streamline your driving experience. I'm Erin from techgadgetscanada.com, and this time we're looking at the Hudway Glass heads-up display. It's a bit hard to show you exactly how this works simply because we're shooting in bright daylight right now, but I'll try and do my best to explain. So the Hudway Glass is actually just this clamshell. It's got a reflective panel of plexiglass, essentially, and a base that's got a rubberized non-skid coating on it. What that's meant to do is you place your cell phone or your smartphone on the base. It doesn't move around. It's actually pretty good. And then you angle the display so that you can get the reflection once it's up on the dash. Now, it's important to note that when you're using navigation apps or other apps for driving, they have to be heads-up display enabled, and not a lot of them are. It's very much worth pointing out that Google Maps, for example, and one of my favorite apps, Waze, don't have a heads-up display mode. And why that's important is because it basically has to display upside down on your smartphone for it to reflect right side up in the glass, and so that you can see things right side up when you're driving. At night, it's easier to see how this works. You get a reflection in the Hudway Glass and on your windshield. This is the HUD Widgets app, which has speedometer settings that you can customize to your preferences. I had quite a bit of trouble with the partner apps that I tried. I found that either the navigation wasn't good, or the app would crash, or I just couldn't get proper directions to where I was going. Now, technically the Glass works fine, but Hudway does make several of these navigation apps, which I found buggy and frustrating to use. My advice, download and test the apps you think you want to use before you buy. If they work for you, great. Go ahead and get yourself a Hudway Glass panel. Well, I think the Hudway Glass panel itself worked pretty good. I did have some problems with those partner apps, as I was saying, and I didn't really get a great user experience from them. Now, that's no fault of Hudway's. I think the glass panel is a great idea, particularly for people who want to be safer driving. I think what I would do, though, is wait until apps like Google Maps, for example, or Waze come out with a heads-up display option. Then I think that would be a perfect time to get a Hudway Glass. I'm Erin. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. The full written review, don't forget, is online at techgadgetscanada.com. I'd love it if you could check it out. It's got a lot more detail than I can provide in a short video review. Until the next time, I hope to see you back here on the YouTube channel, and you can follow me on Twitter or Instagram at ErinLYYC.